Welcome back, everybody. I'm Jade Monkey. We're back here in Rust, and we're talking about the Rust console beta for the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One. And if I don't sound as chipper today, you would be correct, because there's potentially some bad news coming through the pipeline. And again, we don't know officially what this means, but it could potentially mean a delay. And so that's why we got the question mark there, because we're not sure. And if there is a delay, oh man, like, that's a swift kick in the gut. You know what I mean? Because I know we get to play it here now on PC, but you know where we want to play it. You know what we've been waiting for years and years and years, and that's the Rust console stuff, you know? Like PlayStation 4, Xbox. And it won't matter what system we're on, because we all get to play together. Just the consoles together, Xbox and PlayStation 4. So, yeah, this is... this could mean one of two things. Most likely it means a delay. Or at least, well, let's put it this way. Let's frame it up. We've been basing everything off of the commit list and everything that we can get from the developer studios, plural, Facepunch and 011. And we've been framing it up based off of the main site here too. You know, showing that it is coming for the current gen, and you know the commit list showing the progress, the shadow text, the fact that it's gone into beta. Or there is a subversion for that. So it is close. The question is how close. And if it is still in 2020, how close is it? But that's always been our backbone for this entire thing, knowing that it's going to be in 2020, right? Well, we got some bad news today where if Gary's for real, this could potentially mean a delay, which is horrific news for us that have been waiting for so long. Like, I got to tell you, man, this is such a kick in the gut. I cannot express this enough. This is okay. Let me just show you what we got. Okay, so Gary was talking about something else earlier on today. He was talking about Unity, and then a guy named Chip Flake says, "Hey Gary, I know you probably won't answer, so I just have a question." Says, "Do you know when Rust will be coming to console?" Isn't that the question we all want to know? Says, "I've never played Rust because I don't have a PC, but I'm excited for it to come to console soon." And Gary says, "We're hoping either late this year or early next." Yikes. Okay, so let me just put it out there. So no matter who's right or wrong, all we want is for this to come out, right? And we've been following this the best we possibly can on the commit list and the information that we do have, right? And we're still excited for this. Like, even if there is a delay, I'm still super excited for this. I know we get to play on PC, but you know where we really want to play. You know where this really wants to happen. You know where we want to play this. And that is a huge letdown if that's real, if he's not trolling. But just know that we're trying to base this off of, the facts that we do have through the commit list. No matter who's right or wrong, we still just want this to come out, and we want this to be a good game. I think that's what a lot of people want. So please don't shoot the messenger. But I mean, I wanted to make sure you guys knew about this as soon as I knew about this, so we could kind of like take our expectations and maybe set them out a bit further. And then if it does happen sooner, it'll just be a nice surprise. So okay, let's take the expectation. Let's put it out at, like, I don't know, January, February, right? Worst case scenario. But okay, so let's dissect this for a second. Let's just step back as much as this hurts. He's talking about specifically when the full release is coming, okay? And that's if Gary is being truthful, if he's not being a troll. And we'll talk about that here in a second. But okay, so if that's the case, then that means the beta could still potentially happen this year. And there's no indication that's saying it's only going to be for next gen. So as far as their website's concerned, and we do check this, the website still is showing Xbox One and PlayStation 4. And everything we're seeing in the commit list is also for said Xbox and PlayStation. So that still tracks based off of their information. So here's the scenario. This is real, right? This is real. What he said, wait, do I not? Oh, there's the tweet. This is real. And there is a delay, right? If that's the case, then we can expect this a beta sometime later on this year, right? But if it's a troll, right? And then the full release, then the full release would be later on or early next year, which I hope is not the case. I really hope it's not the case. I mean, either way, we'll still be playing here on the PC until this is out, and then we'll be making a hard switch over. But You know where we want to play, man. You know where this really wants to happen. But, okay, so, okay, it's getting a little jumbled. Or this is a troll, and he's being vague, and he's doing this so people stop asking him. And Gary's been known to do that. So, like, there's no official word anywhere else. I mean, Gary's pretty official, but he's also been known to be a troll, so it's 50-50, right? So I would say take your expectation, put it out for full release to be sometime first quarter next year until they say otherwise. And then we could potentially... I was like, what is it? Oh, it's the chippy machine. I was like, who's playing music? Okay, so... Or or it's still on course for this year. And potentially, you know, we could get the beta relatively soon, which is unlikely now that Gary's said this. Extremely unlikely. Or we get it later on this year, like late. So also to address, people have also been saying, oh, it's going to come out December 31st, 2020. The only reason why you're seeing that at retailers is because they have not been given information. And it's all they do know is that it's coming out 2020, and so they put the last possible date in the year. So it just... It's happenstance that this is kind of bleeding into that, but you know, with the current situation around the world, everything that's been going on, and some of the issues they've had with development with Unity, I know they've run up against the wall on a few things, and maybe that's what this is. Maybe it really is a delay, and maybe it's not trolling. So I would say set your expectation for the first quarter of next year for the full release, okay? I'm not saying it can't come earlier. It totally could. And then we'll potentially see a beta towards the end of the year, around the holidays, which would be nice. And there's a minuscule possibility this could happen, the beta, earlier than that. But I'm going to say don't count on that. Is there a possibility? Yes. Is it likely? No. So, I mean, I know this isn't the information you wanted to get. Believe me, this is not the information I wanted to wake up to. I'm still kind of reeling from this because, I mean, you know, like, based off the information we've had, everything's pointing towards it coming, or it was pointing towards it coming there, and this is the only thing that contradicts it now. So now I guess we're just waiting to see what the official word is and what Gary says, if he elaborates on it. I'm glad he said something. Just, you know, don't harass Gary. You know, just, this is a game that's going to be so good. It's going to be well worth the wait, I can tell you that right now. And in the interim, we will be playing on the PC. We'll definitely be dialing back the beta updates because, I mean, if that's the case, then there's not a whole lot to talk about, but... you know, we'll still be doing Rust stuff. We'll still be doing updates and talking about our adventures unofficial and stuff. And if you want to follow along and get up to speed with Rust so you're ready for it when it does come out, you can always follow us when we do live streams, when we make videos for it. And, you know, we play a lot of open world survival, although we've been spinning in a lot of Rust in anticipation for this. But, man, dude, I'm still, like, beside myself just getting that information. So we'll see where it goes. I mean, I guess there's a slim possibility Gary's trolling and he's doing it to get off of everybody's back, or to get him off, or to get everybody off his back. Jeez, I can't even talk straight. But I don't know. We can only take it for face value now until we see otherwise. But we'll still be following this very closely. I check multiple times a day. So, you know, I guess keep it dialed in, and hopefully we get better news next time. Like, dude, this one, this is a swift kick. But I do know for a fact that this will be well worth it when it does come out. So rest assured, this is definitely going to be good. And we will be making the switch over to console fully during full release, or I'm sorry, during the beta, and then we'll also be switching over fully to full release over on console. And hey, I guess on the upside, if it's truly delayed that far, you know, the game's going to be really good. We'll still probably get the beta this year. And we'll have the next gens that we can play them on, because I know the next gens will be beefed out of their minds. So, I mean, that's a positive takeaway. Yeah, I'm still... Dude, my brain is scrambled from this news. I'm super sad panda like you guys are, but I guess we'll have to wait and see what comes through the pipeline. We'll still be watching. We still know this is going to be a good game, so, you know, hang in there. We're waiting like you are. We're thankful that we get to play on PC for now. But as you know, since we've been playing on stream and stuff, you know how bad the hacker situation is on PC, so you know why we can't wait for console. It's just we all get to play legitimate. We all get the same experience. We all get to play with, like, the PlayStation players and the Xbox players. It's going to be sick. So if you found this helpful, and I know this isn't the good news you wanted, but if you found it helpful, be sure to drop a like. It does help out. We'll still keep you guys abreast of the situation as we move forward, and hopefully our next beta update is better news than this. And yeah, we'll keep to it. So love ya. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. I'm sad, dude. All we can do is wait, I guess. All we can do is wait.